Hello, the Geek Club. Today, I am going to tease you lots like you like it. Anyway, so have a quick sip of this tea. Yep, I'm going to tease you because I've picked up a new, old, vintage Macintosh. And I'm not going to tell you straight away what it is. I'm going to introduce it slowly, because I'm a bar steward like that. So, we are, in this one, going back to beige, because this is the mouse, the rather nice classic design that was used over a few generations of machines. I believe these go back to the early 80s machines with a slightly different button, but we are here in the 90s. This is Apple Computer. There we go. So that's the first part of it. It comes connected to this box so that multiple gadgets can go straight into the back of the machine. That's the first part. Put it over there where you can slightly see it so she can tease you. Yes. Right, the second part. And we're definitely in the 90s here with a classic Macintosh keyboard. Here it is. What's the official name? The Apple Keyboard 2. Yes, made in, well, 1991. We're getting a date here. Definitely getting a date. Made in Ireland. Hey, the island next door to ours. Ooh, next island along. Yep, this is the classic Macintosh Apple II keyboard. Well, we know it's a Macintosh now. Get in there. And these are wonderful. And they've got the ADB ports on the sides, both sides, and lovely click and feel to them. Oh yeah. A definite candidate for a bit of retro brighting. Now, I could show you the monitor first, but that's going to get in the way because I want to show you the computer and show you the inside of the computer. So I'm going to show you the computer first. We'll have a look around inside and then we'll introduce you to the monitor. So if I put that to the side, because that's going to get in the way here, we can now introduce the machine itself. How shall I do this? How can I tease you as much as possible? Well, oh, did you see that? Oh, sorry, I slipped and it slipped away. Not quite see it there. For our Australian friends. Woohoo! Okay, enough's enough. It is very classic. Very much in need of a retro brighting visit. Macintosh LC2, one of the most popular and reviled machines in Apple's history. We shall discuss why right now, actually, because yes, this was at the time the cheapest Macintosh that ever produced, which made it affordable to a lot more people and schools, etc. The only problem was it excuse me, it had a 32-bit chip, the Motorola 68030, running at a steaming 16 megahertz. But for some reason, for cost cutting, they stuck it on a 16-bit buzz, which sort of strangled the data and slowed it right down. I believe that was fixed on the number 3, but this is the 2, so this has still got the 32-bit processor and the 16-bit buzz. Oh dear. Let's have a quick look around it before we open her up. On the top and sides there's not much to see. There are cooling vents that lead straight under the monitor. Not sure if that was a good design, but it's worked because these don't actually use that much power. They don't kick out that much heat, so you ain't cooling isn't too much of an issue with these. On the back you've got the clips. Very simple, easy to open machine. You remove the screw, which is in most cases has already been removed, as it has on this one. Power switch, power socket, monitor, printer. I have an Apple, what's it called? Hang on. It's an image writer, I think it's called. It's over here. Yeah, it's an image writer 2. But I don't have the cable to connect these up, which is a bit of a shame. So I have to look into that. Modem. Oh yeah, SCSI in here, SCSI. ADB port, volume, and microphone. In fact, I forgot to show you that. Here, I should show you on the computer first. On the other side, pulling the cover, is a bit of dirt and more pin vents, and for the money shot, there's the underneath for you. There you go. Cupertino, California, assembled in Singapore. They were assembling stuff all over the world at this point. 1992. There we go. Excellent. Right, what we'll do, I'll quickly put this here. I have to straighten this towel up, so I'm going to be right back. And we're back. And yeah, one of the most unusual things ever came with a computer is its own external mic, which hooks on the side of the monitor, which I'll show you in a moment. This was a selling point for these. This is even shown on the Computer Chronicles when they were trying to hawk them on there. Right, let's have a look inside the thing. And opening these, the simplicity itself. Take the screw out, pull the two clips, pull that forward, and it comes off. And it's got all the electromagnetic shielding under there, as it applies to the FCC rules of the time. And we can see the full glory of the interior of the machine. Time for a quick tour, I think. Right, okay, we've got the floppy drive, which is being an Apple of this generation, has the motor in to automatically push out the disk when you finish, and on this example that works well. There's the speaker pointing down, which is a strange sort of choice. We've got a Quantum Proline LPS hard disk. This is a 40 megabyte model, working fine. The fan, which is pretty clean. The whole computer's actually pretty clean, which shows it hasn't had a lot of use. On this one, we're not entirely sure what this card is. If you do know, give us a shout, please. But it does have the full expansion. You could expand these up to 10 megabytes. You could put 12 megabytes in, but it would only address 10. The cost of expanding this from the 4 megabytes that came with it on board to the 10 is ridiculous. We worked it out, taking the prices then and then putting it to prices now. It would be around £900 to expand this from 4 to 10 megabytes, which is ridiculous. Okay, here we have, over here, the legendary processor. Wink. See what is that? I don't know what that one is. Must be graphics. Yep, there's the processor. And here's where a coprocessor could go, which would speed it up a lot, but wasn't fitted by many people. And I have no idea what some of these chips are, so don't ask. That's probably the 4 megabytes of onboard RAM. These are ROMs here. Power componentry. I forgot what this port's called. Sorry, not very good. Still got the original battery. Dead as a dodo. I'll have to get that out sometime. 1891, but it's still in good nick, so no problems there. There we go. So that, and a TDK power supply. This is the only device I've ever seen to have a TDK power supply, which is a bit strange. So anyway, let's put it back together, get the whole thing set up with its monitor, and we'll be back. Right, here we have the LC2 in all its wired up glory, complete with its 12-inch colour monitor. It's not quite straight. My OCD is kicking in. Now, to power these up, you've got to power the monitor first. Give it a few seconds. The power light is out on this one, so something I'm going to have to do when I take it apart this summer to clean it up. But let's switch her on. You can hear that drive kick in, and she'll start doing the thing. Now I've still got to adjust the screen because it's a wee bit small. There are adjusters on the back. I shall be doing that soon. This is I believe a 60 frames per second monitor, therefore Therefore, the scrolling isn't too much of a problem. Still there, but it's not a big issue with these. You can see the wonderful microphone here on the side. Hello, I use Macintosh. Yes, hello. And you can hear the hard drive clicking away as it starts to load. Now these will take OS 6.07 to OS 7.5, I'm told, on this little sheet of notes I wrote. Yeah, my terrible handwriting. So, 1992. In 1992, these retailed for $1,400. There wasn't an option for larger. I think it's a 20-inch screen. But I am told that they retailed themselves for $1,000, so they were almost as much as the computer itself, so weren't a huge option for many people. Now you'll notice here an issue that this does have. When it's first booted from cold, it boots in black and white for some reason. I know not why, and I've not been able to find out. But if you then do special restart, it will reboot itself in colour, as you'll see in a moment. I don't know the reason it does that. If anybody does know, then please let me know in the comments. It would be of much use. But I'll be back in a moment once it's started to boot itself. You'll see, actually, I'm going to reposition this for you so we can have a look at the system better doing its stuff. But there you go. That logo is now in colour. So yeah, it reboots itself in colour, which is very, very strange. So, I'm back in a moment once it's booted. Right, with a nice sup of tea here. We are back, and so is the computer. So, let me show you first of all that this system is. Show you the details. System software is 7.5, copyright 1983 to 1994. So somebody's put the latest version on this already. It's running DarkSide, which is the screensaver, and the system software, and it has 10 megabytes of onboard memory, so it's maxed out. So whoever did that, thank you very much. Boink. Other than that, it's all standard fare in here. Some of it, like this. I think it's this. Hang on. Yeah, there's a lot of options here you can't actually use on this system. It's like this screen. I think this doesn't work. Yeah, there you go. So, looks like there were options for other machines. Not this one. But on the hard disk, it's got nothing special. We have installed some software on it because we are having lots of trouble transferring games to it. So I've transferred disk copy and stuff it. You can't just transfer them easily. There are ways of doing that, which I will show you in another video, because I'm going to make that a separate video. But if you want to hear the floppy drive going, I'm going to put a disc in and run a game off it, just for you. But I've got to go downstairs and get the disc. Damn. Right, just for you aficionados, let's put this disc in, hear it running. Ooh. There he is. Crystal Quest. I have this on the hard drive. I've copied it to the hard drive for safekeeping, but let's run it off the floppy drive, just so you get to hear it. It's oneness. Oh, the nerdy geekiness of it all. Yes, we love it. Come on, hit me with your magnetic heads. Oh, whoever. Okay, so we're going to play Crystal Quest. Never played this until yesterday when I got this machine. And I have to say, it is a really good game. So I'm just going to sit in a better position because I'm going to play around the tripod, which is obviously, obviously not the best. But we'll play it anyway. Mouse button continue. Oh, return to skip instructions. Don't need instructions. No, we just need the game. Right, return, skip instructions. Demo. Mouse button, start game. We're on a one-player game. Because it takes one of me to do all the work. Right, okay, so this is mouse controlled, and you just drag it where you want to go. And you can control the volume. Ooh, get this one. And get these little buggers out of the way. I mean, there are loads of sexual references in this game. Oh, died. But I'll just go through here. Yeah, and it makes porno noises. Isn't that good? Yeah. Definitely a child's entertainment game. A child's bomb game. Educational game. So, oh, yeah. Right. Oh. Come on, go. Oh. Somehow it makes me want to play this game more. Amazing, eh? Right, come on then. Let's go. Got these things which you can shoot out the way if you want, I think. No, can't. No, so you can get extra points. Yeah! Very 80s. 90s or even. We're not in the 80s, we're in the 90s, I'll have you know. There we go, get that last one, and... whoop! Ah! Oh, but there you go. That is Crystal Castles. Is it? Castle Crystals? Whatever. It's one of them. Quit. RGVX. I think it may have... no, it hasn't. I spelled my name wrong. I'm a dick. Crystal Quest. You penis. Quit. I no longer want to see on my screen. Go away. Option quit. Control quit. There we go. Get out of it. We worked out how to do that. We couldn't do that yesterday and ended up resetting it. So, what I have managed to do, once it took most of the day to work out how to transfer software to this. Help from several people in different forums. And yeah, I'll do a video on that eventually. But this is Maelstrom. This is on the hard drive. If I just eject the floppy drive for you while you're at it. Come on, why? Oh no, playing the game, so it obviously isn't bothered. Sod you then. Well, it's loading. But as you can see, no scrolling, no major scrolling, apart from that little line going down there. But that obviously doesn't appear on the monitor. On the monitor. Yeah, actual selling point. I didn't put it in there, I don't know, but there we go. It's a little pad so you can put it anywhere. Apart from you can't attach it to yourself. It's a bit awkward to get out, but once you're used to it, it's not so awkward. Okay, so here we have Maelstrom starting up. Another quite simple game. I just got to remember what the controls were. That's strange to say. Basically, an asteroids clone. Uh-oh. What you doing? File? No, I don't want to quit. I have to play Maelstrom. I've it's the wrong key somewhere. Eek. Oh no. Oh, bugger. I've hit the wrong key and brought up the menu. No, it won't let me play. Oh well, there's only one way to do this. Cancel. Will it go back to the game? No. Okay. I'll reboot that and we'll be back. Okay. Let's try again. Configure the game controls. Let's have a look. See. So, 5 thrust. Sorry. Now, space is fire. Thrust. 2. Da. Okay, that'll do me. Right. And let's play. Yeah. How strange. Doesn't want to play it. Keeps throwing an error. It's going on? Well, yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, I managed to play Maelstrom, no problem. Today, it wants to be an arse. I'll try one more reboot. If it doesn't work, we'll continue. Well, that's a good damn shame. Oh well, it won't do it. Okay, what we'll do, we'll eject that disk so you can worship it. Ready, control Y. And Y. Okay, what's going on? There we go. Love that sound. It's like a little innocent little puppy when it goes. Right, okay, that's not playing the game, so let's find something that right. Aspirin is a load of tosh, so I'm not going to bother that one. That's another one I was trying to use last night, but it was crap. So let's have a quick look at the Oregon Trail, of course. The classic Mac game. Jenny Rossman rules. Woohoo, apparently. So, I may do some live streams on this if anybody's interested. Travel the Trail. So basically what this was is a educational program for children. You probably know it anyway. And you have to, it's a strategy game where you have to travel along the Oregon Trail in the 1800s, like the original settlers, and you have to plan your food, your rations and everything. So, set your name, RGVX, and you've got other people in your wagon. You can choose a trade, and obviously all these are factors on how your will goes, on how your journey goes for them. So I spent that much. We can have 5 sets of clothing, boxes of bullets, 20. I'm just remembering on what I used last time. Spare wagon tons, I'll have 3 pounds of food, we'll have 500. I got $800? Wow. Okay. £1,000 of food. There we go. Just quickly show it you. You need to decide when to set off on the trail. If you leave too early, there won't be much grass for your oxen to eat. You may encounter some very cold weather and late spring snowstorms. But if you leave too late, you may not get to Oregon before winter, which can be very dangerous. If you leave at just the right time, there will be green grass and, for the most part, mild weather. So I'm going to leave in April. There you go. So you move along each stage. You've got a map of the trail. You can see where you are. There you go. Landmark, fort, all that. A guide telling you where you are, about where you are. Status. Here's your present levels and health. Your rations. Filling, meager, bare bones. How much do you want to eat? Well, meager. I don't want to be too greedy. You can buy stuff in the shop there. Council, where I've already been. You can trade with the locals. Talk to the locals for information. Have a rest. Set your pace. Or go hunting. So you choose all the options. Press continue. And off you go. And if you get the map. Oh, there's a map. And you can see your progress. There I am, a little red dot. Progressing. And an animation. And it shows the change in weather and temperature as we go. And your miles. 60 miles? Yee! In 1 day by the looks of it. 2 days. 80 miles in 2 days. Wow, that's good going. Food, you can see food going down, your health and all that. And you get to your next bit and you've got to make decisions again. So I'm not going to stay with this too long because you'll probably already know it anyway, and I'll do a separate video on that sometime anyway. So, sure you want to leave? Yes. No. There we go, that's the Oregon Trail. And apart from that, it's got Claris Works, QuickTime. There is actually a video on this. There is a video. Yes. Would you like to see the video? It's in the QuickTime directory. I found it. Watch this. Let's see how powerful this is at playing videos. Once it starts. We'll do this in the real time. Yep, the performance on these could have been so much better if Apple had put on a 32-bit buzz, but they wanted to cut costs, so there you go. So that's the natural size of the video. There we go. Amazing, powerful HD there. And it's finished. But as an experiment, if you want to see it full screen, oh, well, as big as it's going to show us, this is what happens. Let's go to number 1 and press play. And instantly you can see, even with that meager video at that size, it struggles like buggery. It is a 68K processor, so it's not exactly performance animal. So that is the LC2. It is all working. We'll be doing more videos, maybe do some live shows, some gaming on it if people are interested. And we're definitely going to be doing a restoration on the case, so that'll be another video coming up. Now, one of the things with this, people criticise it for, it has got a power button to switch it down. But you notice it doesn't work. It never worked on the LC. One of the cost-cutting exercises was to not connect that and to do a hard shutdown only. So we press shutdown, and there you go. Now it's safe to switch off your Macintosh. People criticise it that, but you've got to remember that 5 years later, when Windows 95 came out, Windows 95 hardware was exactly the same. You had to switch it off manually. So there we go. So if you enjoy videos like this on the Macintosh LC2 and other geeky retro hardware, computer and software videos, then please subscribe. We also have links to our social media down below. And if you really want to support the channel, we have Patreon too, found down below. Other than that, thank you all very much for watching.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.